Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's good, everybody?
Back in paradise, everybody. Bachelor in Paradise, Season 10, Episode 8. We can call this a lot of things, Brian. We can call this the politician of paradise, the parliament of paradise, the you don't fire us, we quit of paradise, the tragedy of Shawn and Alicia. Brian, look, we brought this up last week a little bit about Shawn and about, hey, he seems to be one of the people that's talking strategy, right? And hey, it is a game show for money now. And while I understand and appreciate that, not only was this guy insufferable before there was a game involved, he became so insufferable this episode. He kept saying he was masterminding, just blew up their spot. And what I want you to answer for me, Brian, at least your opinion, and I want the audience obviously comment here below, guys. Like, was Alicia always crazy too? I always knew he was a delusional loser, but like, did he corrupt her like the Sith? Like, what happened to her?
I don't know. I guess I think when she came, I didn't even remember her on that whatever season she was on to begin with. So, but I guess it's possible, man. It was like a really cool, like her speech at the end. I was just like, it was definitely a 180 on how I thought that speech was going to go. I thought it was going to kind of be like she was going to change, like give a speech about like, oh, I'm with the girls, or like I don't want to be with him anymore. I didn't like it. Just like really weird, and just again, this show cannot hit. They couldn't even hit a foul ball if they wanted to.
Dude, she was dressed like a Bond villain chick in that, and it's for her goodbye too. It's like the black
Oh
gown,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the timing. I'm sorry, everybody in the world. Everyone strike down the internet if this is wrong, but like if they had gotten the least amount of votes and they were safe automatically, and the first people announced to get a rose, they wouldn't have went, no,
Yeah, exactly.
hold up. Now that would be an all-time reality TV moment where like they're safe and they go, you know what? Nah, we're out. We
Yeah.
actually are so delusional that we're gonna leave. But not much of it. One, even if Brian, they somehow had survived this vote, which was impossible. They knew they had to know that point. They had no shot to actually win the show, right? And the more I say it now, I don't think she was crazy until literally the last like hour there, Brian, because like she was mad at him. Like she sat him down
Right.
and was like,
Exactly.
dude, you blew up our spot.
Exactly.
So I mean, that's like cat level of like she switched up
Mhm.
quick.
Yeah, she's acting like the girls like we're talking shit on her. I don't know. I love when Jesse was like, by the way, they were not getting a rose.
Well,
He's like
one.
literally the only good thing about the season is Jesse.
Well, and even think about this. Now I'm even saying it again more. She then did sit down and confront her friends who fully were like, no, it's not
Exactly.
you. We're
Your
cool.
man.
It's not you. Sorry. So it's like this girl was looking for anything to get like someone to conflict with her, and no one ever really did, right? Even Shawn was like, oh God,
She got like
the
Stockholm syndrome for him.
the Parliament of Paradise, Brian. Love that Andrew slept through it. I probably would have done that too. I was really hoping no one showed up. But like what a what a crash out.
I keep forgetting that Andrew's on the show sometimes. Like if he didn't have scenes, like he has not. He just kind of been under the radar. But dude, it's just
But,
crazy how the show is trying to be something totally different. And it's just these people don't know how to act.
well, I will give them one like bit of like grace, I guess is the word I will say for the cast is that very weird timing for them to switch up the entire premise of a show midway through a
Oh,
season,
for
right?
no,
When
no,
you've
definitely
already
for sure.
eliminated a crap ton of people and done like 2 episodes in a week, a 3-hour episode, like you literally there was like 9 hours in the first 2 weeks of content gone, and that was still another week, 2 weeks before they gave the twist, right?
Yeah,
I will always say that, and for that reason only, that also the side reason that they just never seem to ever cancel anything in this damn franchise, like except for the winter games that they did years ago. But like they got to do at least one season with this premise and do it off the jump, right? I want to see if they can even. I mean, it's gonna we kind of spoiler guys. They're gonna piss us off and bother me and Brian about how they're doing it. But like that, they kind of did screw this cast to how they just swapped it up on him.
Yeah, I'd like to see a season with the big dogs, like the actual the personalities of this franchise, because everybody on here is like we didn't like Shawn at all when he was on the season. Like we like groaned when he was coming in. Like it's just like he's no prize. So I don't know why like she thinks that this is like, oh, we're gonna go back to where they say Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
What they said?
Well, no. That's wait, who?
Didn't are they from Pittsburgh? Or am I just completely thinking
Wait,
of a
which
completely
guys? I
different
want to make
team?
sure I heard the right couple.
Shawn
No,
and
Tampa.
oh Tampa. Okay, I'm thinking of Kaler. I don't know why Kaler's on the mind, but yeah,
Ah,
it's just that speech could be like if we had like our award ceremonies for the year. That is one of the like freezing cold takes that we can come back on and just like laugh at that moment.
no, we are gonna have
Down.
a like. Well, it could, but it's yeah, Delulu of the
Yeah,
year, Delusion of the year, Crash. Well, I think crash outs are good, like Crash Out of the year. I mean,
yeah,
that's
or
up there for
180 of the
crash
year,
outs.
like a 180 of
Yeah.
the year, because that was not like if you held a gun to my head and she's like, "This is she going to be like this or this?" I would never have guessed that.
The hard part for us, even in the premise real side thing here, we do want to do kind of awards. We're talking. It's like nothing ever stops. Like it would take like a solid week of us going back through, just looking at the videos and being like, oh
That's
god,
how
what do we even
That's how we need
remember
an intern.
just from looking at the shows we covered off the top, and then we'd probably have to do some like AI searching of what were the most talked about moments of X season, right? And we have to make sure we don't forget something good and.
That's what I need. That's how we need an intern. That's what the
Whatever,
intern would
yeah.
do.
We need a robot, Brian. I
And
need
it
a
would be like when we have these awards, it's like this is the start of the time period of this period. So like we would set the rules, kind of like we did with the March
March
Madness.
Madness.
And even like I think like we think some moments are not that are like crazier than they actually are compared to other people. And like those are the ones, you know what I mean? Like there's gonna be some random ones in there. I know we're like completely off the topic of
I know
Bachelor.
it's very hard to say like craziest things or biggest surprises. I still don't think anything is going to beat Nathan Fielder now being like a B-52 bomber pilot. So, it's kind of
Dude,
one of
when
my big.
that I know that for me, it's the Love Never Lies Sweden, where the guy was married and having sex with men the entire time, and the woman stayed with him at the end. That was like a shocking
That's
moment.
a
Like I
good
was like,
one.
"What are you doing?"
Yeah, I mean that is up there too. Um, okay. So I did have some other stuff from this episode, Brian. Just like what kind of what things I want to make sure that we note. Obviously, the Shawn stuff I've kind of mentioned. I'm not going to keep rolling through all there. I thought Kat had a great episode. Thought
No, she
Kat
was
had
better.
a great episode. She is for now wifed up. Um, she and Dale did take that ricochet crappy mic drop from Shawn on the way out. I don't think they're going to make it. Let's
Right.
see if they make it through the season. I mean, now there's really no impetus for anyone to break up, right? Like, why no one's going to
Why would
break
yeah?
up?
If, like Jonathan and Leia are still there.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Kathy and Keith, like
but I think Kathy and Keith that could develop
he
into
doesn't like her. He doesn't like her.
it.
Yeah, he even says that in the preview. He doesn't like her.
Um, I still feel bad for our boy, dude. This dude Brian, the
Ooh,
groveling he's doing, that groveling to Jeremy, swearing on his mother, brother, do less. Like you're shot. Like you're already shot. These people are weirdos. You are living in a twilight zone. These people are mad at you for like calling out a scuzzo, and you got to just take the L on the chin here. You ain't going out begging. I think it's a very bad look.
oh yeah. I don't feel bad for him at all. But and my thing is though, is this show is gonna get really boring. We lost. I didn't like Shawn, but at least like he was doing shit that we can talk about. Brian was doing things that we can talk about. Has anybody done anything else that we can talk about?
No, this is just like a pseudo dating challenge show
Yeah,
now,
man,
Brian.
it's I'm
Like
worried about it now because now that Brian's gone, like it was too big, like controversial. I guess you could say.
I'm gonna tell
People,
you this, dead up. I want Shawn back next season though.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't like the dude, but he
1,000%.
definitely should be on here now.
Shawn
But
should
I
be
think
back.
Brian should come back. I know people won't agree with that, but I think Brian should come back.
Oh, Shawn, Brian, even say people are talking about here. Kat should come
Well,
back. Dale should come back.
unless they're with the person they're with. That's the
Claire
only
should come back, even though she's married.
Juan Pablo.
What?
Juan Pablo.
Dude, listen, you telling me that Juan Pablo won't come and play for $500,000? You're out of your mind.
Yeah, no Hakeem. None of these. I don't want dorks on here. If we're getting the money, let's get some funny. Let's get some interesting stuff.
What about Colton? No, not
Colton,
Colton. Clayton.
Clay, Clayton. Dude, I mean, he could be back. I mean,
I'm saying,
I just
what's
don't
your
think
gut instinct? If you were a caster, yes, no.
he's not as polarizing. Like he had his stupid moments, but he's not saying stuff and doing stuff like Brian and Shawn are.
He's also good, like as we've seen now in Perfect Match, like he is totally apt for the switch up, which would be great because like if what they need to do is they need to start this. Actually, now I got my juices flowing because I drank a little coffee because I still have some stuff to do tonight. Um, they you start the season premises, $500,000, right? It's going to go to the winning couple. What we're not going to tell you is what week it cuts off. So you can still be fluid. You can change it up. You can date. You could do all. But one week we're gonna go like it's locked. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
you're
I
not
get what
gonna
you're
know
saying now.
because they locked. Like they told them when they moved it over. Then when people are coming back in, right? Well, you don't know when, right? And I think that's like how you could have that switch up be fun. Make it not be till like episode after like 6, right? 8 episodes, right? Make it be like shit, like you know what I mean. And you're still eliminating people along the way, but like there's still maybe a person coming in, but then you're doing a double elim. Like there are ways to make this show should be dynamic, fast. I mean, look, we're going to talk about on our review we were doing tomorrow night, the week 1 recap of Australian Survivor versus the world, right? The Australia versus the world. It's like, even though they're doing an accelerated season, like that means have a lot of good stuff in like short amount of time. So
Mhm.
they could do this and make it fun. They've just chosen to make it just meandering.
Like so, the first scene of the season is Jesse like spinning like a Price is Right wheel, and that's like that. That's the episode that it's gonna be like. This will be the eliminations, like week 6 or ceremony 6, ceremony 5, whatever it lands on. They have
Yep.
no clue. It's just how it's. But ceremony 1, something stupid like.
No, it reminds me. I would want them to do it. Not do it like that. I'd want it to be like, yeah. Actually, they could have a wheel, right? But only Jesse can see the numbers, so it's like Jeff Probst doing like the Survivor auction, where like he knows how many rounds it's gonna go, right?
Oh
Like
yeah, I mean any of that would be cool. I mean,
because I would just love to see Jesse like
they
get
won't do it,
the
but I'd love to
number.
see it.
I want to see him see a number and just want to get like a facial reaction and like what the crowd. What does it mean? Like what does that mean? Like
Oh, like a blackjack cam.
yeah, just like it's like yeah, 100%. Just like a blackjack hand. That'd be very funny, and he'll give a facial reaction, and they won't know, and then they'll just go about the X amount of weeks. Now, there's got to be like a minimum that the production set's got to
Oh
go
yeah, yeah. There's got to be a
right.
minimum, but like it would be nice to know, or they show it, Jesse sees it, we don't see it, but then like they do a flashback of something like this is the week
Yep,
while it's
yep.
happening. Like it would be nice.
That
I don't
would
know.
be a nice little like
You
intro
know,
or something
it's fun to talk about, but again, it doesn't even matter because it's just
because
like
they won't do anything this
they're not going to do
creative.
anything different. They're the lamest, so out of touch production company you can ever meet. Like, thanks for the cool cameras, but the show still stinks.
And like, look, I think that frankly, people like us, our type of discourse should be like welcomed by like Disney. If you want to make The Bachelor better, you got to take some constructive
You do.
criticism. But no,
That's
like
right.
we'll get hit with a cease and desist. God forbid I ever apply for a screener through Hulu. I'll probably get on a FBI watch list.
Yeah, the only person I want to talk to is maybe Jesse and Wells. That's about it.
Very true. We could talk to the Mormon wives, bro.
I was just talking about your franchise. Mormon wives? No, that's a hard pass for me, dude. Fake ass people. No, thank you.
I was just like thinking of the Disney reality properties because like it's like Hulu. It's really only Hulu. So like we get ESPN ones. And we can talk to the quarterbacks.
On on the Netflix show.
Oh, you're right. That is Netflix. Oh, no, you know what I was thinking of because they did that Chief. They just did that Chiefs documentary. That's why I was thinking of that.
Yeah, ESPN stinks too. So
I only
that's
watched the last episode to watch them lose the Eagles, so it was fun. All right, yeah. Look, we kind of put it out there. Goodbye, Shawn. Goodbye, Alicia. I also am saying goodbye to probably a lot more of the fun. So going into next week, we do expect ourselves to have less fun, Brian, because they're inevitably just going to get rid of the old heads too. So like they're just what you would call meat shield and survivor. They're just there to be eliminated before the rest. So you just got to be
yeah.
less
Well,
annoying than
one
Shawn.
old couple left. So
Yeah, he's gonna be less annoying than Shawn, and then you're basically in good shape there. Check us out. Like I said, we're covering a bunch of different shows right now, so go check out our most recent videos. You're gonna see a wide array of things. We mentioned some stuff. We just finished Perfect Match season 3. Check out our live reaction there. We are covering Love Is Blind UK week 2 drops on Wednesday. We're covering things like McBee Dynasty on Bravo. We're also doing Survivor Australia. We're going to be doing weekly recaps of the 3 episodes. They're Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays. So Tuesday nights we'll be doing those recaps. Maybe we can get in one of our friends, any of our friends, maybe who are watching along one of these weeks as well. Um, Plenty of other things coming up. American Survivor, unfortunately, is coming back in September, so we will be there by court order. We will be around for whatever the regular Bachelor comes back. Vanderpump Rules. We just finished the Valley and the Valley reunion reviews. So those were a lot of fun. So go check out those if you're a Bravo fan. Like you can tell, a bunch of stuff. So appreciate everybody. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all Reality Guys. But until next week, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.